Tesla may have captured consumers' imaginations with its futuristic and pricey cars. But mainstream automakers have been trying to crack the electric car nut for a long time, with increasing success as of late. These affordable EVs have enough range to get most people through their daily commute, along with all the features you expect from a modern car. So today we present the top 5 best affordable electric cars to buy in 2021. Number 5. Nissan Leaf. Recently redesigned, the current Nissan Leaf is a significantly better electric vehicle than the previous generation model. It's quieter, more comfortable and more rewarding to drive, and it offers plenty of range for almost any commute. However, the Leaf's steering wheel doesn't telescope, making the car less comfortable for taller drivers, and the steering offers little feel for the road. But overall, the Nissan Leaf has far more strengths than weaknesses. Especially if you don't need the chart-topping range offered by the Kona and the Bolt. And if you do, consider that the Leaf Plus variant cranks up the range to a competitive 215 to 226 miles. Please note that our real-world test results were recorded in a Leaf Plus SL model, for which the EPA estimates a range of 215 miles and a consumption rate of 32 kWh per 100 miles. Number 4. Chevrolet Bolt. The Chevrolet Bolt hatchback is a surprise in more ways than one. Before the Nero and Kona came along, it was the only non-Tesla to offer an electric driving range in the neighborhood of 250 miles. The Bolt's claimed cargo space isn't that impressive, but in the real world we've found it more useful than the numbers indicate. Unfortunately, the front seats are a bit firm and won't be to everyone's liking. The interior's also rather plasticky, and the Bolt's unique infotainment setup is slightly clunkier than Chevy's norm. The bottom line, though, is that the Bolt delivers downright exceptional all-electric range and performance for the price. The Bolt received a range boost for 2020 and is rated to return to 159 miles on a single charge, making it one of the longest ranges in the segment. It's also estimated to return 100 miles for every 29 kWh of energy. In our real-world range testing, the Bolt was able to travel to 177 miles on a single charge at a slightly more efficient 25.7 kWh per 100 miles. Number 3. Hyundai Kona Electric. The Kona Electric's eye-popping range rivals that of higher-priced luxury models. And its interior is a pleasant place to spend time while you rack up all those miles. For quicker charging between drives, an SAE combo charger is standard on all trims, which allows DC voltage to go directly into the Kona's large battery. The Kona EV also has adjustable regenerative braking, though you can't drive with one pedal as you can in the Bolt or the Leaf. Throw in rapid acceleration and a generous roster of features, and you've got one of the best all-around EVs on the market. The Kona Electric is EPA rated to deliver 258 miles of range, which is right at the top in the affordable EV class. We tested it out in the real world and it delivers that, and then some. In our range test, we saw 315 miles of range, which outperforms the second best Kia Niro by 30 miles. Number 2. Kia Niro EV. The Kia Niro EV takes Kia's almost an SUV hatchback and replaces the lackluster hybrid powertrain with strong electric motors, totally transforming the vehicle for the better. Not only do we love how zippy the Niro EV feels on the road, but the clever interior storage solutions and user-friendly infotainment make it easy to live with. The standard SAE combo charger means faster charge times, so you spend less time plugged in. It's no surprise that the Niro EV has quickly become one of our top-rated electric vehicles. The EPA estimates the Niro EV will use 30 kWh of electricity for every 100 miles driven. That's about average for an EV in this price range. Total EPA estimated range is 239 miles, which is also average. But in real-world driving, we've found this figure pretty conservative. In our testing, the Niro traveled to 85 miles on a single charge and was more efficient, using 25.3 kWh for every 100 miles. This is the second longest tested range behind the Kona at 315 miles. Depending on your route, the weather and your driving style, you'll probably be able to outperform the Epyong's estimates as well. Number 1. Tesla Model 3. The Model 3 is a remarkably sporty electric car with a healthy amount of space for its small footprint, plus an interior that pushes the definition of modern. Tesla's sales champ encountered some early growing pains, but it has improved in terms of production quality since its launch. The near-complete reliance on the touchscreen interface for vehicle controls is a bit distracting, but the Model 3 came up aces in our testing and continues to win over skeptics once they get a chance to drive it. Note that while the price below reflects the typical Model 3 starting price, there is a version that comes with fewer amenities and reduced range, but you'll have to ring up Tesla and special order it. The Model 3's EPA estimated efficiency is great, especially for its performance output. The standard range plus EPA combined rating of 24 kWh used per 100 miles bests the ratings of most other EVs, including the Chevrolet Bolt, BMW i3 and Kia Niro. The Model 3's EPA range is also pretty good at 250 miles for the standard range plus, though we failed to hit this target in our real-world testing. In our real-world range test, the Model 3 went 232 miles before needing to be recharged, 18 miles shy of the EPA estimate. Other vehicles in the segment generally beat their range estimates in our testing. Conversely, the Model 3 was slightly more efficient than the Epyong's number. We calculated an average consumption of 23 kWh per 100 miles. This sounds puzzling considering the Tesla fell short of its range target. But overall, considering all its pros and cons, this is currently the best affordable electric car. If you are looking for a car with maximum range, then Kia Niro should be your first choice. But if you want an all-rounder car with all the modern features and facilities, the Tesla Model 3 is for you. Do let us know your thoughts about these EVs in the comments. If you liked the video, don't forget to give us a like and make sure to subscribe the channel for all the latest auto updates.